No, maybe I should put on my headphones so you guys can hear better. Is my phone at 52%? Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I'm a retard. I was putting it in the wrong hole. Alright. Cool. So, I have the Oregon's Driver's Manual 2018 through 2019 Driver and Motor Vehicle Services. But, Sabe, aren't you 22 years old? Shouldn't you have a driver's license by now? You're right. I should. But guess what? It didn't happen. It just didn't happen. It's complicated, sort of. A lot of procrastination, you know. I was in Maui and as a teenager, you know, living in Maui, Hawaii, and driving there just didn't seem necessary. It was a small island. You can bus anywhere you needed to, and the drivers were terrible, absolutely terrible. Worst drivers in the country. I've heard from multiple people, including myself. Like I'm like, Jesus Christ, these are really bad. And I just never happened. And I was also told by many people that I knew that don't do the driver's test there and stuff because they are terrible teachers and they don't grade you correctly and they're just assholes. So I know a lot of my friends, they went to the mainland to do their license and then come back because it was much more easier to do it that way opposed to actually just doing it where they were from in Hawaii, which just goes to show that's how bad it was. So as a teenager, I didn't really feel it was a necessity to do that. So then I moved to Oregon when I was 19, and then for the first year, I was worrying more about, moving in here, getting settled, and finding a job and all that. And then I had a toe issue uh, that I couldn't even walk, so for a year, so that goes in my 20s, I was doing that. And then 21, I just was all around the place. I was in California, I was doing a bunch of crazy stuff, going to my dad's, and getting jobs and working and stuff, and it just never happened. And then, so for the past year, it's just been mostly procrastination. And then it wasn't until that my mom left, and I had the place to myself for me and Kyle for like 6 months that I realized how shitty it is being an adult without having a driver's license. So I've put it off too long. So now I'm going to read it. It has a stain. No, that's paint. Sorry, that's paint. So, put it off for too long. No longer procrastinate. I'm going to do a whole sit through reading this book from cover to cover on stream. So then, enjoy. I hate instruction manuals, by the way. I always skip, when I'm playing games, I always skip the fucking. Whenever I'm playing games, I always skip tutorials. I wanna learn it. I'm a hands-on learner. So this book isn't going to teach me anything. I know it's not going to. I'm going to learn what I learned on the road. I already know the basics of the road. I've already driven before. I already know the laws on the road, but I have to read this so if there's any trick questions or anything like that. So, and then I'm going to go get my permit once I'm done with this, like next paycheck or something. I don't know. We'll see. On call can wreck your day. Nothing brings a quick end to a beach trip like a call or text gone bad. Using your phone while driving distracts you from your most important focus, the road. Remember, in Oregon, using a handheld mobile electronic device while driving is against the law. It can get you a ticket or worse, so keep your mind alert and your fingers off the buttons, and have a nice day. Other safe driving tips: follow posted speed limits. Always drive sober. Stay alert, don't drive drowsy. Wear your safety belt. Use proper child safety seats. Kids under 12 in the back seat. Share the road. Watch for motorcycles, bicycles, and pedestrians. Drive safely. The way to go. Transportation safety audit. Respect the zone. Better roads ahead. Awesome. Table of content. More like table of content, am I right? Okay, testing, vision test, knowledge test, drive test, study for your test, signs and traffic signals, lane travel, speed regulations, pavement markings, maintaining the space cushion, curves, changing lanes, passing, freeway driving, driving a large vehicle or towing, turns and insertions, turn signals, turns, intersections, roundabouts, sharing the road, pedestrian school zones, bicycles, motorcycles, mopeds, large vehicles, schools, church and worker and public, transit buses, other vehicles. Approaching stopped. By the way, I have my phone on like a tripod type thing that's like on my table, but it's also like it's like a thing that I can have my phone where I want it to be. So it's kind of if I go like boop, so it's not it's it is what it is. Go fuck yourself. Emergence approaching stopped vehicles, emergency vehicles, police stops, work zones, railroad crossings, light rail, and streetcars parking and stopping, safe and responsible driving, defensive driving, safety belts, communicating with other drivers, avoiding a crash, hazardous conditions, dangerous driving behaviors, vehicle equipment failures, fuel saving techniques, other important information, how to apply, additional services, mandatory insurance, traffic crashes, loss of driving privileges, important contact information. Alright. To operate a motor vehicle on highways or premises open to the public in Oregon, you must possess a valid driving privilege. This manual only addresses requirements for obtaining a Class C non-commercial driving privilege. For current information on requirements, fees, drive tests, scheduling, and office hours, go to OregonDMV.com. Alright. Page 1. It's not that thick, but this is. For an original driving privilege, DMV will test your vision, driving knowledge, and driving skill. Every time you take a test, you must pay the test fee and present proof of identity and date of birth. However, before DMV can issue a driving privilege, proof of legal presence and current residence address is also required. You may take tests at most DMV offices. You must pay your test fee separate from any other fees. Vision test. DMV will test your eyesight to confirm you can see well enough to drive safely. If you take the test while wearing glasses or contact lenses, your driving privilege will indicate that corrective lenses are required. If you do not pass the vision test, DMV will give you a form to take to a licensed vision specialist. That sucks for people with glasses. Is that not focusing? I don't know if I can make it focus. Maybe it's my vision. Maybe it is focused, but my vision's stupid. I don't know. Am I self-aware of my own vision now? Class C knowledge test. This manual includes all the information necessary to pass this test. The test includes questions about road signs, traffic laws, and other information a driver needs to know. It has 35 multiple choice questions. You must answer 28 questions correctly to receive a passing score. The fee for taking this test is $5. That's not bad, $5. Safe driving practice tests. This is an additional knowledge test required for a person under 18 years of age who is applying for a license. It checks your knowledge of safe driving practices. You may not take this test more than 30 days before your 16th birthday. There is no fee for this test. Oh, I get it. So the kids get it for free. Well, fuck you, kids, you piece of shit. Rules and guidelines. For knowledge tests, you check office hours prior to taking your test unless you need special. What if I just did the rest of this stream, just me sitting here quietly reading this, and just every now and then you see my page turn, and I click without. That'd be funny. Check. I have a viewer. Only those being tested and authorized translators are allowed in the testing area. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Knowledge tests are given on a touchscreen monitor. The test is available in several languages with or without audio assistance. You may bring your own headphones for the test. You cannot use a DMV manual or any notes to help you answer test questions without permission. You may use a paper foreign language transition dictionary. If it is determined that you are cheating, you will fail your test. You will not be allowed to test again for 90 days. The following is considered cheating: talking, writing, or note taking, cell phone use, operation of any electronic devices, or allowing someone else to take a test for you. If you fail a knowledge test, you must wait at least 1 day before trying again. If you fail a test 4 or more times, you must wait at least 28 days before taking it in. If you require special accommodation to take a knowledge test, please contact your local office. So what if you're just retarded? Are retarded people allowed to drive? Drive test. During the drive behind the wheel test, you will demonstrate your driving skills and knowledge of traffic rules, highway signs, and signals. The test includes backing up, parking, lane changing, speed control, signaling, vehicle control, and general driving ability. The examiner will sit in the front seat and give you directions. After the test, the examiner will discuss the results with you. DMV may waive the drive test if you are a new resident surrendering an out-of-state license that is valid or expired less than 1 year. You completed an audit-approved driver education course within the past 2 years and present a plastic course completion card. Drive tests are conducted by appointment only. DMV requires you to show valid proof of insurance for your vehicle before the drive test, or you will have to reschedule the test. The fee for taking the test is $9. So it was $5, now it's $9? So are they just trying to like, this is this money for this money, that's money for that money? Fucking bitches. Fucking Jew pinching pieces of shit. Rules and guidelines for drive tests. Fuck off, I'm not talking to you. Rules and guidelines for drive tests. Only you and the examiner are allowed in the vehicle during a drive test. Translators, family, friends, or pets are not allowed. Remove weapons from your vehicle before taking a drive test. Yeah, I would assume so. Just take your weapon off of your... I guess that makes sense if you're using your own vehicle. Turn off any electronic devices in your vehicle, including the radio and your cell phone. Remove objects from the dashboard and rear view mirror. If you are under 18 of age and you fail the drive test, you must wait 28 days after each failure before retaking the test. You must have a valid Oregon instruction permit for 28 days before you can test again. If you are 18 years of age or older, I'm gonna have a sore throat tomorrow, honestly. If you are 18 years of age or older and you fail the drive test, you must wait 7 days before taking the next test. If you fail the second time, you must wait 14 days before the third test. Subsequent tests may be taken 28 days apart. In all cases, if you fail a fifth drive test, you must wait 1 year before taking another test. Well, that's shitty. Test vehicle. The examiner will determine if the vehicle being used has the equipment required for the test. If your vehicle does not pass the equipment check, you will have to reschedule the drive test. Taking vehicle equipment that must be in working order for your test includes the vehicle starts under its own power, turn signals front and back, brake lights, horn, passenger door opens and closes with handle from inside and outside. Proper, secure, and reasonably clean passenger seat belts. Tires are not bald or damaged. Muffler has no excessive leaks or unreasonable noises. Display valid registration. Side view or rear view mirrors. Nothing may obstruct the viewer, driver's, or examiner's view to the front side or rear of the vehicle. If weather conditions require, vehicle must have studded tires or traction devices. Windshield wipers, headlights, taillights, and a window defroster. Alright. Everything you need to know to pass your test is located in this section. It is important that you study the material for each topic. Sample questions are provided to help you test your knowledge. Signs and traffic signals. You must obey all official signs, signals, and markings unless you see a police officer or road worker redirecting traffic. Signs. Signs often use symbols or pictures rather than words. Each type of sign has a special color and shape to help you easily recognize the sign at a glance. Regulatory signs, prohibitive traffic signs that prohibit certain actions or movements, are red in color and increase safety by controlling the flow of traffic through intersections. I just lost my 2 viewers. Stop. Octagon. This sign means you must come to a complete stop. Yield to pedestrians and other vehicles. When it is safe, you may enter the intersection. Yield. Triangle. This sign means you should reduce speed and yield right away. If needed, stop the same as you would for a stop sign. Do not enter square. This sign warns you not to enter a road or freeway. You will see this sign if you're going the wrong way. The signs below prohibit certain actions. When you see a sign with a red circle and slash mark, it means do not make this turn shown. No left turn, no right turn, no U-turn. Regulatory signs other. Regulatory signs are rectangle with black words or symbols on a white background and tell you what to do. You know what? My voice is kind of getting a little. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna read a few pages in my head. I promise I'm not cheating. You can watch my eyes, by the way. God, I fucking hate reading. I'm not a book reader, man. Nick Garrett's not following you on Twitch. Thank you. Bro, what did you even say? What did any of us say? Holy shit. I looked down for a moment and I looked back up and I have 4 people watching me. What do any of us say, honestly? I'm on page 10. How many fucking pages are there? 65 pages? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I thought it was more. I thought there was more. That's my knee. See that? That's my knee. I thought there was more pages than that. Alright. Kinda hungry. I mean, I'm not hungry, I just ate. But I'm kinda thirsty. I want water. We don't have any water. Do I get some milk? These are some of the life's toughest choices. Alright. Reversing curves. The road ahead curves to the right, then left. A four-way intersection is ahead. Cross traffic may enter the road. A T intersection is ahead. Traffic may enter the road from the left or the right. Lane reduction. This indicates the lane ends soon. Vehicle is in that lane must merge into the through lane. The one-way road joins a two-way road ahead. You will be facing oncoming traffic. Divided highway begins or ends. These signs indicate the beginning or end of a divided highway, keeping to the right. Stop ahead. There's a stop sign ahead. Slow down and prepare to stop. That's funny. I think that's funny. Like, just so you know, just up ahead, like, there's a sign that says, just so you know, up ahead, there's a stop sign. Just so you know. What if there's a sign for that sign? For that sign. So there's a sign that says, hey, just so you know, we're going to alert you that there's a sign up ahead that's going to tell you there's a stop sign up ahead. Signal ahead. Traffic signals ahead. Slow down and be ready to stop. I mean, I suppose if you're, like, going through a windy road and it's, like, dark and you don't know where you're going, you're just like, man, you know? Reduce speed limit ahead, gradually slow to the indicated speed. I'll tell you what, when I notice I have viewers, I'll read aloud, but if I don't have viewers, I'm gonna read my mind. So if there's no one else on, if there's no one else watches from this point on, it's gonna be a really quiet stream, okay? Okay? Alright, cool. What kind of readers are you guys? I mean, clearly, no one's talking back to me. I'm just talking to myself, making conversation with my fucking phone, which eventually will go through the internet and then talk to. Maybe this is the next viral video, and then I'm talking to like 10 million people. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is I'm currently talking to my phone, thinking I'm talking to someone else, pretending as if I'm talking to another person who's just awkwardly sitting there not responding and just staring at me. So, as I'm talking to you, how do you read? Do you like to fold your book like this? Do you fold it like this? Are you this? Do you like a? I personally like to do this sometimes. Just kind of pull a thumb and a pinky, you know? Are you this? You just hold it with your thumb. You're like, I like to do that. And then there, thumb up here type thing. Dude, everything I've read so far I know. I'm already on page 14. Yeah. Huh. I just passed the mini test. Go fuck yourself. Oh, hello there. I'm on page 21. Um, always following distance. The speed at which you drive determines how much time you have. Oh, I already read that. Always maintain a safe following distance from the vehicle in front of you. You will have a better view of the road to watch for problems and more time to react. A safe following distance is defined as 2 to 4 seconds for speeds greater than 30 miles per hour. A safe following distance should be 4 seconds or more to allow you time to make a decision and take action. To determine if you are following too closely, watch for when the rear of your vehicle ahead passes something like a sign or a pole. Count the seconds it takes you to reach the same spot. You're following too closely if you pass the mark before you finish counting at least 2 seconds. If so, increase the space between you and the vehicle ahead and count again. At another spot to check your new following distance, repeat until you are no closer than 2 seconds behind the other vehicle. When stopping behind another vehicle, make sure you can see where the rear tires of the vehicle in front meet the road. After traffic signals start to move, return to a safe following distance. There are situations such as those listed below, when you need even more space between your vehicle and the one in front of you. In all of the situations, you should increase your following distance. On wet or slippery roads, you need more distance to stop your vehicle. When driver behind you wants to pass, slow down to allow room in front of your vehicle for the passing vehicle to complete the pass. When following bicycles or motorcycles, you need extra room in case the rider loses control or stops suddenly. When following drivers who cannot see you, the drivers of large vehicles may not be able to see you. See you when you are directly behind them. These vehicles also block your view of the road ahead. And they left. Alright, back to quiet reading. Heavy load. I need to plug my phone in. Good thing I have a super long cord, like my dick. There we go. Hello, viewer. Following vehicles too closely, especially large trucks and trailers. Know the speed acceleration ability of your vehicle. Be sure you have enough room to complete the maneuver. If you have to cut back into your lane too soon, you risk sideswiping the vehicle you are passing. If you do not get back into your lane soon enough, you risk a head-on crash with an oncoming vehicle. When in doubt, stay in your lane. When passing another vehicle on a two-lane road, you should pass only to the left of the vehicle. Your pass may not begin before the start of a passing zone and must be completed before you enter a no passing zone. Do not exceed the speed limit when passing. It is against the law to exceed speed limits at any time. Well, I have been with people who go way over the speed limit. My grandmother, she will go 90 miles per hour to go around like 10 cars in a passing lane. It's can be very scary. Check for a clear path ahead. Before you start to pass, check your mirrors and vehicle's blind spot by glancing over your shoulder to the rear in the direction of the lane change. Turn on your signal, increase your speed, and complete your pass as soon as possible. And my two viewers have left. Why? Page 26. I'm already almost halfway there. This light, it makes my eyes water. I swear I'm not crying to the book. I promise. It's not that sad. And you'll have less need to change lanes. Weaving through traffic increases the risk of crash and seldom saves time. Hello, Shane Can. What the fuck is seldom? You alright? I am doing fantastic. Why do I look like I'm not doing alright? How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Reading a book. Enjoying the book. Hell yeah. Super cool. I'm doing the driver's manual. So, there's a word on here that I have never fucking heard. Seldom. Seldom? S. Seriously, what the fuck is that word? Seldom. Where is it? I don't know if it's backward for you, but it looks like it's right there. Seldom. You need a past driving license. Well, I've never gotten my permit or driver's license. I've already driven. I know the rules of the road and everything. I just haven't done it due to procrastination, and it wasn't necessary for me to do so. So now that I'm needing it and wanting it, I'm reading the book. I'm gonna get my permit, and I'm gonna be on the road. So I figured, hey, why the hell not? I'll just read this on stream. When I have viewers, I'll read it out loud. When I don't have viewers, I'll read quietly to myself. So, but this fucking word seldom. What the fuck is that word? I might just be stupid. The most important thing is stopping at the stop sign. Absolutely. I mean, I personally would just like to just fucking drive right through the stop sign, you know? Play like Grand Theft Auto, but, you know, rules are rules. For whatever reason. Seldom. Am I just being retarded? I feel like I'm being retarded. Because what the fuck does seldom mean? I'm using my phone, so I can't Google it. But, alright. Weaving through traffic increases risk of a crash and seldom saves time. Whatever the fuck that means. Alright, cool. Try to keep pace with traffic on the road, but do not. Yeah, seldom. Seldom. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. I might be tired and not reading it correctly, or I'm just retarded because I've never seen that word before. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I may know it, I'm just not pronouncing it correctly in my mind. But do not be lured into exceeding the posted speed to stay with the flow of traffic. If you drive at a speed below the flow of traffic, that's crazy. I know, right? I don't even know what the fuck that word means. Like, it sounds like a different language. Flow of traffic, you must use the right lane. Watch for traffic. Do you live in the East Coast? I live in Oregon. So for me, it's backwards. So, but I don't know if it changes around like a mirror for you guys. But yeah. Where was I? You must use the right lane, watch for traffic trying to enter the freeway, and adjust your speed to permit safe, smooth merge. There are times when freeway traffic slows. Be alert for any hint that traffic on the freeway ahead is not moving at a normal pace. If you spot traffic slowing ahead, slightly tap your brake pedal several times to alert drivers behind you. Entering a freeway. Could you smoke when you're driving in a car? I know smoking is completely loud. People smoke weed just. I mean, no, I know they do it while driving because you can smell it. And I know you're allowed to smoke. I think you just treat it the same as you treat alcohol. I think that's how it works. I don't actually know. It's like if you can smoke and be functioning, then I think that's okay. But I don't know exactly if that what that law's like. Um, Entering a freeway, or could you use mobile phone when driving? You are not actually allowed to use that. In fact, right there, very first page, no driving on with phone, no texting and driving. I would just use like speaker, like use Bluetooth speakers on my phone, on my car, and then just talk like that, or use headphones. Uh, Damn it, yeah. In most driving situations, you slow down or stop before you enter a busy road, but when entering a freeway, you do the opposite. Use the freeway on ramp, speed up, and merge with fast moving traffic already on the road. You must yield to traffic already on the freeway. Use your mirrors and check your blind spots before merging. Adjust your speed to match traffic already on the freeway. Keep moving if at all possible. Drivers behind you expect you to speed up rather than slow down. Do you have Bluetooth on your car? I do actually, yeah. Well, it's not my car, but it's my mom's car. But it will become my car because she's gonna get a newer car and then she's gonna give me her car, which is actually it's a 2016 Ultima. It's really nice. Has a one of those. It has a fob key, so you just press a button and it turns on. Has Bluetooth, everything. It's really nice. I like it. Um, you must yield to traffic already on the freeway. Use your what car? 2016 Ultima. 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 Same. I I'm not a car person. I just know it's Ultima. Ul UL. It's like ULTIMA. Ultima or it's AL something. What's that? It's a four-door car. It's a nice four-door car. Here, actually, I am curious. Am I able to go on to